updates, your pivot table, and also your chart changes. Okay, and the exciting part is you can also use it to actually export to PDF, and you can also use it to also send an email. It's actually up to you. Okay, up to you actually. But what I want to do is I want to create a VBA code to send a PDF to my manager. So what code I'm going to use is, okay, maybe the code, let me just save it over here. Okay, desktop and 6th January. So I'm going to just save it over here. Alright, so what is the code? Maybe let me just expand this. Okay, I'll just name it as maybe student intake list. Okay, so this is the name that I'll put. So I will just go to my developer again. So developer, and also go to this code. So right now I'm going to write another code. So what code I'm going to write is sub send PDF. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to declare first. So I'll just declare ABC as string. Okay, you may ask me like, here also got ABC, here got ABC, but this ABC is dedicated for this particular coding. This ABC is for different coding. So dim ABC as string, and then dim ABC as dim file path, because I want to actually save the particular file as a PDF first, and then that PDF will be actually submitted to the email. So I'm going to put here string, and then dim PDF path, and I'm going to put it as string. Okay, so we have already declared it. So this is like a dimension. We are declaring like a string. String means it's like a non-text, or it's a text or anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put here ABC. ABC to be what? So this is under what worksheet? This is under student enrollment worksheet. So I'm going to put here sheets student enrollment. Okay, or maybe I'll just try to copy this. Okay, wait. Copy and paste. Student enrollment worksheet. So under the student enrollment worksheet, I will just choose the range. So what range is this? This is range A1. A1 value. There you go. And then after that, this ABC basically is the name of the particular value. That means I put here student intake list. So that will be the name of the ABC. Next, I want to actually put the file path where you want to save your PDF. I actually want to save my PDF in here. So right click, copy address, put the apostrophe, paste. I need to put the backslash because I want to save under this particular folder. Then PDF path. PDF path, what I want to write is basically I want to save the PDF name to be under this file path and this ABC name. So I'll just put here file path and ABC and apostrophe full stop PDF. Okay, so some cases you can want to put PDF as again, you don't want to put as again, up to you. And then what I want to do is where I want to save, basically I want to save over here. So sheets, and what I want to save is basically I want to actually save this information in my particular the folder over there. So let me just go here. So sheets, and this one I'm going to copy student enrollment. Wait, let me just copy the correct one. So this one is student enrollment. Now just press this. So let me just copy. Okay, so student enrollment worksheet, because whenever I want to export as PDF, I want to export this as a PDF. Okay, so export this, and then after that export as fixed format, and then after that Excel type. You need to make sure got space. No space will have error. Type PDF. Okay, and then what is the name? PDF part, and then after that false. So now when I run macro, what happened is you will notice over here we have the student intake list. So when I open over here, you will notice we do have the student intake list in these details over here. But of course I never print properly. What I want to do is, okay, maybe I don't want to print this format. So let me just close this. Let me just delete this one I don't want. Okay, delete. So I'll just go to my data here. This thing over here, so we have the design. So I want to move chart. I want to move chart to a new place. So student enrollment, maybe to a new worksheet, and I'm going to press OK. So it'll be like this. So this is the chart 1. So I want to actually export to PDF this particular work chart. Okay, so let me just see. Okay, now it looks better. So I just want to do what? I want to actually, instead of student enrollment, let it be chart. So right click, rename, copy this, and let me just put it here. So now when I run macro, what happened is, you will notice we do have a PDF student intake list showing the chart. Okay, so this is the chart that I want. Of course, you can improvise the cosmetic, the coloring, the title, but this is the PDF that I want to send to my manager. Alright, so now what happened is, okay, so we do have the student intake list. Maybe I'll just delete this. Basically, it can also override as well. Okay, it can also override. And meaning to say is, if just say, I go to my folder, let me just go to this desktop, case study form. So if just say I take the student enrollment 2021, I put it over here, it will go to the folder. So now when I go to my Excel file, just say I go to student enrollment and I click refresh. So we'll have 2021, and if just say I run the macro for this particular code, what happened is it will override. Override meaning to say whatever you're looking here is will have a new data. So just say I open this, you will notice right now is we will have 2021 detail as well. Okay, so this is the report that I want to actually email to my manager, instead of me updating and then after that save as PDF and then eventually email. What I want to do is I want to actually email this to my manager. So to email to my manager, I need to actually first dim DEF as object, because this one is a third-party source. So I'm going to use object dim XYZ as object. So what I want to do is I want to actually send an email. So set DEF to be what? Create object. So basically I want it to be Outlook application. Okay, so this is basically I'm telling that the DEF to be basically a Microsoft Outlook email. And then after that, what I want is I want to set XYZ DEF, because under the Microsoft Outlook, what I want to do is I want to send email. Create item 0, enter. Okay, so this is basically to tell the VBA code open the Microsoft email and actually send an email. Then after that, what I want to do is I want to use with XYZ. Whenever the VBA code has a with, you must end with. That's how it works. With ends with and with. So what I want to do is basically I want to send an email. So to 𝗘𝘅𝗰𝗲𝗹, maybe I need to put apostrophe 𝗘𝘅𝗰𝗲96@gmail.com, and then after that I want to put a subject name, because email you have the subject, body and attachment. So I want to put here student intake report. Then after that I want to put the body. So maybe you want to write hello and a very good day. Then after that we have attachments. Okay, so the attachment I put here at, because to include the attachment, what file I want to include? I want to include this PDF part file. So PDF part. And then one more thing is display. What is display does? This display means will show us the email. So right now, when just say I run the macro, maybe what I'll do is I'll just go here, I put 2022, I put it inside over here. Then when I click over here, we have 2022. Now just say when I run macro, I put my cursor inside here and I run macro, what happen is you will notice eventually the email will display. That means if you look carefully, okay, what is email? Email says student intake report. So that's why you see here student intake report. Then to who we want to send, maybe let me put this at the top. Okay, if you notice carefully, this is the student intake 𝗘𝘅𝗰𝗲𝗹96. This is the intake. Body means hello and a very good day. And then if you notice over here, we do have the attachment, which is the PDF part. Okay, so that's the beauty is basically not only you can use VBA to actually update the pivot table, you can also use this particular VBA code to send create a PDF and also eventually send to the attachment. But what I want to do is I don't want to send an email, I want to just press no. Okay, so here I don't want to display. What I want to do is I want to send. Okay, send immediately.